Discomfort is the price of a meaningful life. So I was recently listening to a podcast with Rich Roll, and he talks about three things in life which are certainties. So pain, constant work, and uncertainty. And pain, it doesn't necessarily need to be physical pain, but we're going to experience pain and challenges throughout life, right? And our reaction to them and our growth from them really shapes how meaningful our lives are. I mean, uncertainty I have spoken about a lot before. And of course, constant work. And that doesn't mean becoming a workaholic, but it just means that we're never done. So something that I've embraced in my business is Simon Sinek's idea of the infinite game. Like, you always need to be doing something different with a business. You always need to be hiring or developing somebody or changing your marketing strategy or looking at your numbers, or you're never actually done. And this idea that the business is just going to be finished and it's going to run nicely without you is a little bit of a dangerous one. I can spend a lot of time away from my clinical business, but there are things that I need to do that are definitely owner's work that I will step in for. And it got me thinking about a few concepts which I read quite some time ago. And one is the idea that comfort is killing us. So we as human beings were wired for discomfort. We were wired to solve, problems. We're wired to hunt and to grow and to evolve. And in a way, we've actually become too comfortable. And just chasing comfort or happiness is not equal to chasing fulfillment. By its very nature, most things that we do that fulfill us in life require a level of work. They require a level of difficulty. They require a level of discomfort. So we think about this from a physical point of view. Our muscles need to undergo a level of strain to grow and to develop. Our bones need to be exposed to different things and to load to stay strong. And the same with our minds. We need to be constantly learning. We need to be able to adopt micro stressors. And so today I would just encourage you to think, is there an area that maybe you've become too comfortable, too stagnant? And how can you just lean into a little bit of stress in that area to grow from it? Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for more from Endures.